Shoot too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road.
First, I started with my aloe vera spray. This is kind of like a toner, but I used it to just kind of bring some moisture to my face. And then next, I'm going to use this Lanolin Collagen. It's a moisturizing serum that is supposed to help basically renew the skin, and it also has vitamin C in it. So I'm just taking 2 squirts of this jelly-like serum and just putting it on my face. I've been switching between my AOA brow pencil, but this does not stay on all day, so that sometimes really annoys me. But I also have this Kara eyebrow palette, and it looks like this, and it has powders and it has creams in it. So as you can tell, I made a little dent in my one color, so I'm gonna go in and use this with my Anastasia 7B brush. Okay, so now for the eyes, I'm gonna use my MAC paint pot, and this is in the shade Soft Ochre. I love this because it makes my eyes lighter than they are, which helps with pigmentation, and it just really keeps the shadows on. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette I use most often is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the one I reach for the most because it just has all the shades you could possibly think of if you want to do a very dramatic look or something super simple. Today, since our look is going to be like my go-to bomb fall look, I'm going to do something a little bit more dramatic. But first, I'm going to go in and set the paint pot I put down. So I'm just going to take this shade right here in her palette, the 3rd shade, and just set my eyes. We're gonna go into this shade right here, which is a really nice transition shade for my skin tone. It's a little bit on the dark side, but I really love this shade. Okay, so I went in and I did my right eye because I got something in it. Just a lot of things happened in like the shortest amount of time. I'm gonna show you guys what exactly I did. So I first took this shade right here. It's kind of like a dark, kind of like a brick color. I'm gonna just put that right in my crease. I just love to put like a color down, just like a spread it out color in my crease. And then next I'm gonna take my double-ended Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'm gonna take this kind of red, like wine shade, and I'm just gonna pack this in my outer V. And then lastly, I'm gonna take this type of orange auburn color and put that right in between my crease and my brow bone. So I'm gonna take my paint pot again, and I'm just gonna kind of cut out my lid. I like doing this just to get the utmost pigmentation out of my eyeshadow products. This is not doing a cut crease in my opinion. It's just making sure that I get the optimal amount of pigmentation that I can get. So I'm just gonna carve out my eyelid, and the way that I like to do this is just to make a little indentation, look up, which is hard because I kind of messed up my eye, but I can tell that if I looked up, I have this little line up there. So I'm gonna make my marked out spot reach up there. Now I'm going to take just any dirty eyeshadow brush. Literally all my brushes are dirty, and I'm going to take this type of dark brown with a hint of red shade right here, and I'm going to place that all over my lid, like to cover my whole entire lid. And once we have this on, I'm just gonna go in with the same blending brush. It should have some pigmentation still left on it. I'm just gonna go and blend out where my crease meets, because I don't want it to be a cut crease. For primer, I'm gonna use this Maybelline Master Prime right here. It's supposed to help blur and illuminate. So I'm just gonna use this. It's nothing really specific that I use this for. It's just a primer to me, honestly. And lately my skin has been looking so dull, and I have been just having a lot of dark and discoloration. So now I know it's time to go back and color correct. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to use this shade right here, and this is called Coral. I'm just gonna go in and just cover up those spots that need some help. I went with my Tarte Maracuja oil just to kind of break up some of this so it makes it a lot more smoother. I'm just gonna put this under our eye. And my eyes have been so dark. And for foundation, I'm using this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. And this is in the shade Warm Honey. I actually got this from TJ Maxx and it is one of my favorite foundations at the moment. I don't like the application of it. The applicator sucks, but what I like to do is just take it and just put it directly on my face. So my camera overheated, but I went in with my Sonia Kashuk brush. This is the number 130. I just blended out my foundation, and then I went in with this Real Techniques diamond sponge and just went over the foundation to kind of buff it out. Now I will look a little bit oily right now because this is a luminizing foundation, but I just love the kind of payoff of it. I love the finish of it. So this is how it looks, and it looks way lighter on camera. It is not this light at all. It's actually pretty orange. But now it's time to go in and conceal. So I've been loving this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and this is in the shade C12. Now this foundation, I do need something that's a little light because I buy my foundations pretty dark, but this foundation is very orange. It's a lot orange than I am because my undertone is more of a yellow gray base, but I just love it so much that I have to overcompensate in other places, which is fine. So I'm just gonna blend this out to kind of just even my tone back out. I'm gonna go on with my Fenty Beauty matchstick. This one is in Truffle, and I'm gonna use this to contour my face. And then I'm going to use Truffle to contour my nose. And I love these matchsticks. I'll probably use these the most out of any contour sticks. They're just really good. Y'all probably can't tell, but in person my skin just looks really good. It looks like skin, and that's why I love that foundation, because even though it's pretty good coverage, it doesn't make me look like I'm really wearing a lot of makeup, and I love that. Now I love my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm trying out some other ones, but I've been loving this Kat Von D powder in Golden that I got from TJ Maxx. It's kind of a yellow base powder, but I've been loving it. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm just setting, I'm not baking. So now I'm going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and this one is in Tan to Deep, and I just love going back to this palette time to time because it just gives me the best results each time. So first I'm gonna go on with this middle top shade as my bronzing shade, though I don't need much. Then I'm going into this shade over here and using that as my contour shade. For my blush, I love to use this Anastasia little blush kit, and I'm going to go in with this shade over here. It's kind of a pinky. Actually, I'm going to mix these two bottom ones. They're very peachy and pink, and I love that on me. So I'm just going to mix those two and apply this on my cheeks. Not too much. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Fix. I only use this because I have it. I'm not really into a bomb setting spray right now, so I just use whatever I have. For highlighter, I love my Shop Miss A highlighters probably the most. So I just mix the gold ones. I'm gonna mix these two. Let's see what these are called. One is called Glisten, and the other one is called Galaxy. So I'm gonna mix those two to get my poppin' highlight. Next, we're going back into the eyes, and I'm going to take this shade, which was the first shade I used, in my crease, and just place this under my eye. I probably won't do this eye because it's been bothering me, but you will get the idea of how to look with both eyes done. Just imagine. As far as eyes, I'm really trying to learn how to put on lashes because none of my looks will look as bomb as they can if I could put on lashes. But I'm going to be using my Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. I just really have to learn. I'm going to try to learn probably once I'm done with my internship, which is going to be November 28th, you guys. We're almost done. Lastly, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray just to add a little more something to the face. It just makes my face feel good. Now, as far as the lip, it's going to be kind of hard for this look because I really don't know what would go, but I do have two shades right here. One is more of a red base shade and one is more of a brown base shade, but we're going to try out both of them. So the red base shade is from BH Cosmetics, and this is the Missy Lynn lipstick. This is in Slay. Let me show you the good side with the mascara and stuff on. So now let's try the other lip. And this is from the Lip Bar, which is a black owned business. And this is in the shade Savage. It's just like a brown. Ooh, I like this lip a lot better. So we're gonna keep on this one, which is Savage from the Lip Bar. Okay, you guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you liked the end result that I got out. This is my fall grunge. This is probably what I would do every day if I did wear a full face of makeup, which I don't, but if I did, this is exactly what I would wear, especially foundation and makeup wise, because I just love cranberries and reds on me. This looks so bomb. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Hit that, she a Fifi, honey, Kiki, she eat my dick like it's free. I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that.